My name's Neil. I'm going to be doing a OS X Mavericks series for beginners. The first one's going to be for beginners. This is this video. Then the rest of the videos will probably be tips and tricks and ways to speed up your Mac. So this is the first one. So obviously for those beginners, obviously you won't have this picture, but if you want it, I'll leave a link in the description. Yeah, so get started. So if you're new to Mac anyway, find it here. Usually that wouldn't disappear and hide. You can change it in the system preferences. Click the Apple logo up here, go to system preferences, go to dock, and then if you click automatically hide and show the dock, I like to hide it. A quick way to do it is hold Alt Command and then press D, and it does it like that. Sorry about the voice, got a horrible cold. Your next one will be up here, notifications. New type. Like to show you notifications if your downloads finish, or if you've got a message off iMessenger, or if something's finished, if you're logged into Facebook on here, which is also in system preferences. I've got it down here in the dock. If you go to internet accounts, you can also sign up with Twitter on here as well, Gmail. So if you click Facebook and obviously sign in, I don't really like it. I don't really use Twitter, but there's all these you can go into. While I'm about it in system preferences, if you go to users and groups, you can change your name for your account. See, mine's Neil Morris, it's my name. Change password. If you go into your picture, there's a little arrow pointing down. If you click it, you can go into pictures that they already have on the Mac for you, recent ones that you've had, iCloud if there's any iCloud photos, faces, camera, or linked, but just have it as a piano since I'm a music producer. If you click the login items, it shows what logs it when you log your computer and when it loads up. These are the apps that are launched. iTunes Helper, no matter how many times you get rid of it, you get rid of it with this little minus thing here. And plus to open up in applications what you want to start up. I like to keep mine to a minimum because it kind of slows it down if you have loads. I like activity monitor to pop up because I like to see what's using CPU, which is down here, and RAM, which is here. What you'll also find as well on OS X Mavericks, that as you can see up here in my memory, I've only got 3 GB left out of 8. What Mavericks likes to do is use your RAM as cache memory. So everything you log into, every app you use, it stores that RAM. So if you open that, oh, I've got text. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, if you open an app, it stores the RAM there. So if you open it again, so Chrome was open. So if I open that again, it opens pretty quickly. And I've only got a normal hard drive in here, and I haven't got an SSD, and it is literally just as fast. Anyway, next one is Spotlight. So you can type things in. So if I type an application in, Logic Pro comes up. If you type a file name in, music, documents, pictures, movies, any files you've got on your Mac, it will come up there. A quick way to get that, I don't know if it happens on other Macs. If you change it, it's always been the same for me. I haven't had to change anything. There's 2 commands next to the spacebar. Hold the one on the left Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Hold that and then press spacebar and it pops up. So I like to do that sometimes. There's also an app for it called Alfred 1 and 2. You can use that if you want. I've never really been a fan on it. The next one is battery. If you're wondering how I got the percent up for you, just set for beginners who've just set max up. It says show percentage down here, so when you set it up, it should just look like that. It's charging at the minute. But if you show percentage, that shows obviously how much percent's in it. Your speaker volume, which you can also change on the keyboard. Bluetooth, I'm using that for my Magic Mouse at the minute, but also if you want to send songs or pictures to your phone, you can pair it up, Bluetooth on your Mac to your phone, send files. That's how I like to send music if I haven't got my phone's USB cable. Time machine, I don't really like using it, but if anything goes wrong with my Mac and I have to factory reset it, I like to keep it this here. I back it up every day because I use my Mac for college, so I'm always making changes with my music and files, etc. So if you've got an external hard drive, set it up with Time Machine, get it to back up. As I said, I don't really like using it, but if anything goes wrong, I can just just put that on that, wipe the hard drive, and then use the Time Machine backup. Anyway, what you can do is just drag apps in and out of the dock. If I just take that off hide, you can take them out and move them. So if I wanted to add an app, let's say FaceTime, just hold it, drag it, put it in, and you can move it around, just move it to somewhere. Keep it held to the bottom now. If you hold it up here, it doesn't do it, or around here, you have to push it right to the bottom and you can move it anywhere. And then right click and options and remove from dock for anything that's in the dock. If you're wondering how I got all these folders here, because obviously downloads is only there when you first set up your Mac, what you do is you go into Finder, all your documents and music and pictures here. You can just drag, hold down. It only goes this side, so where your apps are, it can't go in there. It only goes in the folder side, so it keeps it nice and tidy. And then you right click on it however you want to. You can have it like that, so the doc image looks like 3 different folders in a row. If you right click it and go to folder, then it shows it obviously like that. And then if you right click it again and click grid, and you click it, it looks like a grid. And then if you right click it again and put fan, it does it like that. That's a neat little tip. Tags you can use, I don't really use them, you can actually get rid of these off here if you go to Finder and Preferences. A neat little tip is preferences on just about every app for Mac is the same command, keyboard command every time. So if you hold command and then press the comma button, it brings up preferences. So if you come on general, I like to try and keep open folders and new tabs instead of new windows. You can keep that open if you want. So obviously if I open a new window like that, if you right click and go to new window, it makes a new window. I don't really like that, to be honest. Get rid of that. So if you go to tags and just untick them all, I just like to have them there because it's a bit colourful down here. A bit weird, I know, but if you go to sidebar, you can click all of these. I know when you first set it up, pictures, music and movies is not there. So if you do this and go movies, music and pictures, this is how I like to keep it. So if you look at that, that's just how I like to keep it. Advanced, this is usually ticked. Show warning before emptying trash. I like to untick it. It saves a bit of time. Activity monitor. You should. It's a good idea to keep it open. Keep track of what's pulling in CPU or RAM. You know, it's just a neat little tip. Sorry. Another one to find out the specs of your computer. If you click the Apple thing image up here, click about this Mac. It says what OS you're on, so mine's version 10.9 Mavericks, obviously. Processor, RAM. If you click more info, comes up with processor, RAM, graphics card, serial number and software. Then you've got displays. I've got mine hooked up to a TV at the minute. And then storage, which will be your hard drive and any other drives that are connected to the system. This one usually takes a little bit of time to load up, so it shows what audio files, movie files, photos, apps, backups and other photos. And then memory, which is your RAM. I've got 8 gig. I'm upgrading to 16 next year sometime. If you're wondering why, I obviously said earlier, make music, and Logic likes to virtual instruments and plugins like to use a lot of RAM. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say there. A neat little app if you're deleting apps. Just dragging them to the trash bin doesn't delete all the little files in your system. So if you get App Cleaner, I like to keep it this side of the dock. You can either have it open and drag an app into it, or if you drag an app over it like that and then just drop it in on top of it, it usually just works like that. So that's me. That's the tutorial. Sorry if I had any hiccups. This is my first real video going over operating system. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have a few more videos out this week. I'll be working on some. So yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share around. Cheers.